Good evening, Carolina viewer. Today we have the opportunity to attend the chairman reception at the Midtown Tavern, Charlotte, North Carolina, to learn about the fundraise. We have the opportunity to contact with Mr. Addul Ali for the Republican candidate for U.S. House District 12, North Carolina. Hello, Mr. Addul, and then can you say hello with the Carolina viewer?
Well, hello, and thank you for the opportunity. Glad to be here.
Yeah. And why do you want to be the next U.S. Representative District 12, North Carolina?
Well, I think it's time that we go in a different direction, in a positive direction. The representative that's in there now has done nothing to improve the condition of the community, and that's something that's important. We also look at what's important to our country, which is the rise of communism and socialism. So we need patriots. We need people that are going to go and defend our Constitution and defend our country. That's why I want to run to be your next representative.
How will you pronounce the people to believe in you and vote for you?
Well, the biggest thing is I believe in going to meet the people where they are. So to persuade the people, you have to go be with the people, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to every community. I think I'll be joining you all for the Dragon New Year. So that's what I plan to do, is go be in the community and meet the people where they are.
If the voter want to have the finance this campaign, how should they contact and where should they send the check?
Well, I'd be thankful for any contributions. It means the world. You can visit Ali for Congress, that's ALIFOR Congress.com, and you can also send a check to P.O. Box 1320, Norwood, North Carolina, and that information is on our website as well.
Oh, really? Okay. Thank you for viewer watching the interview between the Carolina TV and Mr. Addul Ali, candidate for the U.S. Representative District North Carolina 12.
Hello, folks out there. It is more important than ever that you get out and that you vote and that you turn out to turn up and make our country better. So thank you, and make sure you get out there and vote.
Good evening, Mr. Michael Wiley, the chairman of the Republican of North Carolina. How are you doing?
We're doing great. How are you doing tonight?
Can you give the Carolina viewer about say hello?
Look, I'll tell you this. I think we're in great shape here in North Carolina. We're very excited about 2024. We've got huge elections that are going to be coming up at statewide level, as well as in here in North Carolina, in Charlotte. We got a lot of races that are going to matter for Congress, and we've got to deliver the state for our Republican presidential nominee as well. So really, really big year for us.
Oh, really? Do you have the plan to include the minority group who are living in the North Carolina, such as the Latino, Vietnamese, Laos, Chinese, Cambodian, etc., to vote for the Republican in the year 2024?
Yes, when you think about it, what are the issues that matter for those communities? They're the same issues that matter for the black community, that matter for the white community, that matter for rural and urban and suburban, right? It's jobs in the economy. It is safety. It is education. These issues transcend every single group. So yeah, we are going to be making a concerted effort to reach out to minority communities all across North Carolina and make sure that they know the Republican platform, because when they're informed voters, they're going to vote Republican.
Thank you very much for you give the message.
Absolutely. No, it's really important.
Before the relay, can you give the message for the voter in North Carolina in the 2024 vote?
Yeah, look, I think that the key is that Republican candidates are listening to North Carolina voters. They know the issues that the voters care about. They're putting solutions on the table, and they're going to win this election because we are where the voters are, and we represent the positions that the voters are taking.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, hi. I'm Keisha Brassington, the Republican National Committee woman for North Carolina.
How you do today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
What is your plan to support and help Mr. Addul Ali to become the next representative District 12 North Carolina?
Oh, well, Addul is an excellent candidate for District 12. He represents the district that he lives in. And because I am with the Republican National Committee, the RNC, we actually work on the ground game. So we have digital, we have communications, we have mailings that we can work with, we have personnel that we can put on the ground, knocking doors and talking to the people in the district about what matters to them. And that's how we'll help Addul win.
And before really, can you send a message for the Carolina viewer? Everybody go to vote in 2024.
Oh, this is a cycle more than any other where we need to take our country back. We must vote, and we must vote Republican and conservative. We've got to shut down our border with legal immigration. We've got to watch the funding to Ukraine. We've got to take care of our children and medical. We need to work with health care in the United States. These are conservative votes.
Wow. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Nice evening.
You too, thank you.
Good evening, Khalif. Why you come here for support for Mr. Addul Ali, the Republican representative House of the 12 in Charlotte, North Carolina? Why you come here?
Well, Addul's been a good friend of mine for several years, and as the co-chairman of the North Carolina Teenage Republicans, I've made it my mission to support as many Republican candidates, whoever they may be, for what they want to do. And I mean, this is just a great event with great people, and I've really appreciated being here.
You are the young man. How you thinking about the government right now, and why you choose a Republican for what?
Well, I'm a Republican because I think there should be less government rather than more government. You know, Thomas Jefferson once said that if you have a government that gives you everything you want, that government can also take it all away. And I try and live by that. And in big government, it's not the way to go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Evening, Kimberly. Can you tell me why you are the support for Addul Ali for the representative District 12 in Charlotte, North Carolina?
Why am I support Addul for District 12 in Mecklenburg County? Well, he's a guy, his policies and his ideas definitely fit with the type of way that I believe. He believes in free markets. He believes in the Second Amendment. And he believes in, as he spoke about, the humanity of people. So I'm of the mindset that everybody deserves basic human dignity, regardless of their background, their race, their creed, or anything. To me, that's number one, at least giving basic dignity to human beings. And then at the same time, too, certain policies are good for everyone, right? So when you talk about basic human rights, human dignity, the freedom, things of this type, this sort, those are the things that are good for everybody. Right? So, and I know Addul, he's the guy that believes in those certain things, those types of things. And to me, freedom is very important. And unfortunately, the way this country is going right now, we don't have the freedoms that we had. I've been a part of this country for over 60 years. I'm over 60 years old, and I remember back in the day when we could speak freely, and now, even as a Trump supporter, I have to consider when I wear this hat out, if somebody's gonna come to me and say something. I've been shut down on social media and stuff, so freedom is very important. I know that's one of the things that he believes. So he's a guy that's got convictions, strong convictions, believes what he believes, and just have a good foundation for things that are good for every American. And I think that's what's important, something that's good for every American.
Before leaving, can you give the Carolina viewer about go to vote in the 2024 important for the election this year?
Absolutely. Voting in 2020, I believe, and I think Addul mentioned this in his speech earlier, that this is a critical year. We say that every year, right? 2020 was important, 2016 was important, 2012, we say that every year. However, it absolutely is, because when you look at the state of this country now, with the illegal immigration that's happening, with the crime rate that's happening, with inflation. I just went to the grocery store the other day. I had 2 grocery bags. It was $60. Whereas before I'd pay $20 or $30 for those same 2 bags of groceries. So, and we're going down a path of tyranny, of less freedom. People don't feel free to speak. Like I said, if I wear this hat out, I may get, my son actually told me tonight, like, Mom, don't wear the hat. Something may happen. But I feel like this is a country where we have free speech. We should be allowed to wear and say what we want as long as it's not harming anybody else. So absolutely, 2024 is very important. I like Trump. I think he's going to do the right thing. However, I think we even got to look past that because we've gone so far backwards with this recent administration, with all of the problems that we're having, that's going to take a little while for us to get back on the right track. And I think Trump is the start of that. But we have to look beyond that. I think Addul is a big part of that. He's young enough to be active and to help bring some of those policies home to help get this country back on the right track. So absolutely, yes, 2024 is very important this year.
Thank you very much, Kimberly. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Same to you.
Good evening, sir. Can you tell me why you come here for the support for the Addul Ali about the representative of the District 12 in Charlotte, North Carolina?
Well, the first thing, thank you, Viet, from Carolina TV. It's an opportunity I'd like to share with you. I've been Republican for all my life. The time when I just put my foot on the United States, I am the both people. But I support the Republican because Republicans stand for the freedom, stand for the right. If you work, you earn. You don't work, you don't earn. Don't put your hand out and say, give me money. And that's why the Democrats, they have wrong way. They like to make a deal with other people, but they never resolve the problem from the bottom. They like to make a deal on the top, but the bottom is the problem right there. You know, that's why I like to support the Republican and also Ali, my good friend. And we know when he Republican in Cabarrus County, and we work together. And last year I helped the Republican go door to door in my house, knock every door, say, please vote for Republican. And so Republican bring back to the freedom, and everybody will happy with that.
I know you are the Vietnamese, the South Vietnamese, the veteran. And then can you give the message for the Carolina viewer and the voter in North Carolina, the Vietnamese go to the vote in 2024?
Well, that's why I maybe including you will do that job because the Vietnamese didn't understand much the system freedom here. So now we have to go out there, explain to them, and get them go to vote, and tell them what the right with the Republican, what the wrong with the Democrat.
Thank you very much, sir. Please share the information.
Thank you for Viet Carolina TV. Thank you.
Train Viet report from Charlotte, North Carolina.